and welcome to Thelma's podcast. How are you guys? Well, as for me, I am enjoying 2 weeks of holidays. Whoop whoop. I'm not even gonna lie, I woke up no long ago. Okay, we're gonna keep that between us. Alright, so today I have got not one, but I've got two. 1 second, so sorry about this. Be busy now. Okay, so today in a bit, Paolo, no, no. So today I'm being joined by Basile. Sorry, thank you for joining, Basile. I'm sorry about this. Somebody called and everything. Okay, so Basile, yeah, he says he's an amateur musician. He's from Indonesia. In fact, I'm going to invite him right now because he's here. Okay, so Basile, if anything, try and request to join. Yeah, request to join. Okay. So Basile, all the way from Indonesia. I can't wait to find out more about his creativity and also 1 second. Lovely. Hi George. Okay. Invite. Let's see, does it work? Hey!
Hi,
How
how
are
you
you? Can you hear
doing?
me okay?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, how are you, Basil?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm great. Thank you for
Oh
asking.
yeah,
So I'm gonna ask you a first question. Can you tell us a little bit about Indonesia?
of course, yeah. Indonesia, it's a very tropical place. It's like summer every day here, especially right now. I don't know if it's already autumn there, but it's still hot in here.
No,
Yeah.
in London, the weather is rubbish. So it is autumn, but usually it rains a lot. I don't know if you heard about the UK, but it
Yeah.
rains a lot.
Right
Yeah.
now, it still rains.
It's a little bit cold, but it's
Oh,
autumn. Yeah,
I
nice one.
I'm a little bit envious because I I I even have the fan on right now.
Oh, don't tell me that, please. So anyway, so Basil, tell us more about your creativity. So you say you are an amateur musician?
Yeah. Um, I call myself an amateur musician because I really cannot like how do I say this? Recognize notes. Like some musicians can really make music just by and there, but I have to grasp like I'm just in a dark room and I'm trying to grasp a knob to open the door like that. I'm just an amateur musician making music by looking at the
Wow.
chord first, like that.
So how so basically Diana, she introduced me to you. How did you guys meet? You and Diana, how did you meet?
It was because of uh Dead Dead Poet Society. Um, so after I watch movies, I usually look for the actors, and then when I search for Gail Hansen, it turns out that he has social media, and I just uh like shocked that there is a Dead Poet Society that's still active until right now. And so I interacted with Gail, and Dinah is um reacting, and then we start be friends. This is my only friend
Oh,
there.
amazing. So first time, yeah, I watched it. I mean, I was born in the 80s, okay?
Yeah.
So the film came late 80s. And I'm so amazed that even today, people are still talking about it. People are still loving the film. Why do you think
Exactly.
that is?
It is because I think the main part is because teenagers tend like they're so emotional right now, and they tend to look for something that is relatable, and poetry is one thing that can make teenagers so I don't know how to describe it. I'm so bad at English, but
No, no,
how
no. You're good.
thank you. I think it's because yeah, poetry it resonates with so many people, especially when you started to find the essence of life. I think it's because of that. And the story, and of course for the girls, maybe it's the handsome teenage boys.
Yes, back then, yes. But when I grew older, as you said, I've been watching the film as an adult, and I have to say the message. I love the way the teacher brings English poetry to life. I love the way he had an impact on the characters. So who was your favorite character in the film?
It is it is sadly Neil. He's my favorite character. So when it revealed that he's dead in the end, I was so sad.
Yeah. Me, I've got to be honest, my favorite character, it was Todd, you know,
Oh,
only because I don't know if you see, but Neil and Todd, they are opposite. So Neil is very outgoing, very open, and
yeah,
Todd is very shy.
yeah,
But at the end of the film, I don't know if you see they reverse the role. So Neil, because of his father, he becomes introvert and shy. But then
yeah.
Todd, he became like confident. I like that dynamic a
Oh,
lot. So
uh,
have you
yeah.
got anything to do with poetry? Are you into poetry?
Because of that movie, I started to like when I first started when I listen to music, I tend to listen to the melody. But after I saw that movie, I tend to focus on the lyrics more. And I think that for society impacts me on how I write my music now.
That's amazing. Did you tell Gail about this? That the movie has inspired you to do what you do today?
I haven't, but once I release one of my music, I'm going to tell him. But thank you for the idea.
Yeah, but I mean that's what Diana did. She shared
Yes,
a poetry with Gail, and Gail has been always complimenting on it. And I'm like, this is amazing.
yeah,
You know, you have an icon of the 80s, even of now, replying to your art. That's so amazing.
that's
I
so
mean,
amazing.
so are you planning to come to Europe one day or to America one day?
I wish I can. I really wanted to try like staying there or maybe more. Like I really want to live there. It would be so great, especially Britain. I really
Britain,
want
yeah.
to come. Yep, UK.
Just come. People, people, British people, the one thing you have to know, they're very open about different cultures, different people. So I think you should come one day, have a look, yes, and then you never know.
I will. I will. You should come here to Indonesia too. There's a lot of good foods, good people, and everything.
Well, one day that's really what I want to do. So I wanted to talk about in Indonesia. Is there anybody famous there? I mean, the only person that I know, Liliana Nev.
Yes,
She
I think I know her. I think I know her. Is famous person in Indonesia is right now, I think Nikki, the singer. She,
oh
yeah, she's from 88 Rising, and Rich Brian, and one more. I think she's she's just go international. Her name is Agnes Mo, and I think her music is good. But I love Nikki.
oh that's amazing. Well, shout out to Nikki, whoever that is. That's
Yeah.
amazing. And one day it'll be you. One day that'll be you.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're so nice.
That's lovely. So you told me, I mean, I'm so sorry to bring that up, but you said that you have a hearing impairment. Is that true?
Yeah, it's not severe, but I have to. Right now, I'm using headphones, so it helps. But when I talk to people directly, I have to ask them to repeat. Um, so it's not saying thankfully right now I can hear your voice very well. It's not
So
severe.
how do you do with your music? Because obviously, when you are an amateur musician, even a musician, you need your ears. So how is that affecting you?
It is I can't like do the tempo very well. Sometimes I'm out of tempo, sometimes I'm fast, and sometimes I'm too slow. And some of my like who accompany me when I perform, they have to like, you're too fast. They have to tell me that. I think it's I think it's because of this. I used to. like on a full volume, and my ears are not functioning very well because of it.
Oh, sorry to bring that up, but I just was wondering how do you manage? I mean, that's amazing that you're finding a way. I mean, are you in a band or are you a soloist? Are you in a band or how does it work?
Um, Mainly I'm a soloist, but the performance is like just one occasional thing. It's not happened like too many times. I don't know how to explain it.
So I was going to ask you, does your family and friends support what you do in your creativity, your talent? Do they support you?
Well, this is why I like Neil. Is because um my mom doesn't really support me on this. Like she she prefers for me to like focus on my work, but I think I really wanted to focus on my hobby.
Okay, are you going to follow Neil's path and not telling your parents how you feel? Or are you going to be like, you know what? I'm going to tell them exactly, like, I'm going to do my work, but I also feel like music is important to me and I want to pursue that.
Because of because of that movie too.
Yeah,
I'm more vocal because of Neil. I don't want to be silenced by my parents. So like I tell my mother I don't know if I don't care if he's mad. I'm just gonna continue doing my thing until I'm getting money, and I hope he will start supporting, and I that
you have to, you know what? How about your friends? Do they support what you're doing? Have you got friends
my
that support
friends,
you?
yes, my friends are very supporting. I love them so much, especially Diana. She has been like giving me inspirations. Like, she always compliments me, and that makes me so happy, and I keep creating because of her.
That's amazing. I mean, talking about Diana, first time I saw her, I think you were there when I was doing a live with Gail. Were you there that day? I can't remember.
You were doing live with Gail?
Yes, I did. I'll send it to you.
Oh my
I did a
God.
live with Gail. I will send it to you. Don't worry. But I
Okay.
saw her there,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
she said to me, she messaged me. She said, "Oh, she said, look, Thelma, thank you so much. That lifted me up. I love what you did. It made me feel so good." And I'm like, usually I've got people telling me, "Oh, that was great," and I'm like, okay. I said, let me find out more about her. And then I saw that she's a poet, and I saw she's a big fan of Dead Poet Society. And I said to her, would you like to be on my live one day? And she said, yes. And we didn't even know each other. I'm like, okay. And then she told me that, she's been doing that for a while. And she also told me she was a teacher. And I said, look at you. You were teaching, you were a poet, and you're also working. I said, how do you do that? I mean, you're only 20 or 21 and you're so mature. I mean, sorry, how old are you again?
I'm just 1 year younger than her. I'm 21. She's 22.
I was
Yes.
22. Look at that. And you're so mature for your age. I mean, how do you do that? When I was your age, I was going out every day. I wasn't a role model. Let's see that. So how do you keep yourself grounded? So lovely, so polite, so focused on what you're doing. How do you do that?
I wonder about that too. Like she's so inspiring. I hope I can be like her someday. But you're amazing too, I think. You're a
Thank
teacher
you.
also, right? And you make this podcast for your student. I hope your student watch all of your lives because you have been such an. I watched some of your life, like, oh my God, because you're going to interview because you're going to do a podcast with me, so I started doing research by watching your live,
Oh,
and you have
thank
been
you.
such an inspiring. Yeah,
Yeah, that's so lovely to hear that you were researching about the videos that I did. That's so lovely. That's really nice. That's so kind of you. So, what do you guys know about England? What do you guys know about UK?
what I know about UK, I think I know about some most of England by movie, but I know that it is a kingdom once, and right now I really wanted to go there because I autumn there. Someone said that autumn is beautiful in UK, and I really want to visit.
Come, come, come.
I
So,
love
any
them.
artists from England or Britain that inspire you?
There is a lot actually. When you when you mention it, I think I have to. But wait, I'm gonna mention one who I remember. I think it's Declan McKenna.
Okay. I
Have
don't
you
know
heard of
him.
him?
Okay.
Yeah, his music is really good.
So what type of music does he do? I don't know him.
Uh,
That's
he
embarrassing. So
it's okay. He's like he's not a band. He's a soloist, but his music is mainly rock music, and it's so good.
I love rock.
Yeah, yeah, rock really. Oh my gosh.
Nice one. So what type of music do you create? What type of music do you do?
I'm I'm more of a digital music artist, like hyper pop. But I wanted to focus on my first album, which is acoustic bass, and yeah, I tend to focus more on I tend to focus more on digital music. But right now, I'm trying to grasp more about music by learning acoustic and making acoustic music.
And do you work as well?
Yes.
Like do you work in your spare time?
Um, I'm a content creator. I make video every day, like vlog, and I get paid for that.
Wow, tell me more
Mhm.
about that. You
Yes.
make vlogs on a daily basis. What about?
So it's a brand, but like they don't want to just promote their products. So if I make vlog, I then promote the product. So like this daily stuff and then brand like that, mix it in together.
That's amazing.
Thank
I
you.
mean, if you get gain a skill, you can use that for your own career. Have you thought
Yes,
about that?
yes, I've been trying to use that to my own creation.
That's amazing.
Thank
So,
you.
my final question for you, and you've been so amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
What would you say to young people, yes, about achieving the dreams? So, musically or even as a soloist, so what would you say to them?
Yes, so if you young people, if you wanted to start making music and then you doubt yourself because you're scared that you can make good lyrics or like just good melody, it's so easy to learn and there's so many inspirational people that you can learn. You just have to do it, do more, do more. And yeah, you just have to listen to music every day. Just look up at your star. That I think that's I don't know.
I mean,
I have such a
you're
bad
right.
at singing.
No,
Thank
no, no, you're
you.
right. I think you need to do research on exactly what type of music you want to do
Yeah.
and perhaps why you want to do music. Because from what I know, the music industry is not easy to get into. You're going to find, I'm sure you're finding out already, there's a lot of setback, but your job is to carry on, go for it, push it, because you never know. If it's something that you love, you're going to do it no matter what. All
Yes.
right? I want to say a big thank you, Basil, for your time. A
Me
big thank
too.
you for coming and for sharing everything with us. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you for inviting me. You have been so nice to me. This is my first podcast ever, and you've been such a welcoming person.
One of many. Trust me, you're going to have more coming your way. So keep up the excellent work. What I'm going to do when I'm going to leave you, I'm going to send you the live I did with Gail. All right?
Yes,
So you're going to
please.
watch it, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.